Hey, welcome. This is going to be a really quick 15, 20-minute Vinyasa flow. Just get the whole body moving, get you warmed up, get you feeling balanced and present. So it's meditative, mindful flow. So we're just going to take a few breaths here, centering yourself. Not going to be here very long, but it's important to take this intentionality. So find yourself center, gently closing the eyes. Notice all the little things. Notice something you hear, something you're touching, a sense of touch, maybe the hands on the knees or the weight pressing down into the mat. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Notice the body. So any sensations throughout the body. It's like any discomfort in the stomach. Just objective awareness when you're present with, in and through the body. Things fall into place. The next inhale, we're opening up the eyes. We're going to make our way to tabletop position. Take a couple cat-cows. So for cow, you're lifting crown of head, tailbone. Exhale, down, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Through tabletop position and back to high plank. All right, you're going to press away from the ground. You're rounding up away from the shoulders. Active in the core, lower those hips. You notice that little adjustment from here to here. And it's like, oh yeah, there's the core. Inhale, length through the spine. Exhale, send the hips up and back and walk it out for a couple breaths. Next inhale, looking between the hands. Exhale to fold at the top of your mat. Inhale all the way up to tall mountain. Good. Exhale to Tadasana pose. So you're just standing, noticing. We're not going to be in stillness for too much longer. And the next inhale is tall mountain. Exhale, hinge, shine the chest forward. Come all the way down to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, send it back. High plank. Through a vinyasa. So shift the weight forwards, chin, chest, lower, and forward and down. Inhale, up. Upward facing dog. Feet are about hip distance apart. And we send it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, send the right foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane. So you might just kind of be like, oh, okay, I'm right here. Or you come all the way. Next exhale, back to lunge. Crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse. And exhale all the way down. Low lunge. High plank. Vinyasa. Vinyasa is high to low plank. Up dog. And down dog. One breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left foot sends between the hands. Crescent lunge. Warrior three, airplane, hands at heart center. Check in. Next exhale, send it back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, all the way down. Low lunge, high plank, through a vinyasa. So this also could be all the way down to your stomach. and then just kind of do cobra and get back to down dog or child's pose. Next inhale, the right leg lifts. Send it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane pose. So find your balance. So we're adding on, we're going to open up to half moon here. I like to keep my hand off the ground. You can reach down to the floor or block, but you do want to keep length in the spine. Left shoulder back, outside of left foot up. And send it back to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Maybe with a bind, so that left arm is behind the lower back. And then sinking into that right leg, extended side angle, still with that bind, so you're really getting a bit of a stretch to the front of the shoulder here. Breathe. Next inhale, back to warrior two, so release that bind. And exhale, make your way through center, back to high plank, straight back to down dog. Left leg lifts, send it through. Big inhale, high crescent lunge. And we're coming back to airplane. So find your balance. And we're working open to half moon. Again, that left hand might be down on the floor. You can bend in that left leg to really keep length in the spine, or you can come up a little higher, driving up through that right side body. Right? And warrior two. Reverse warrior with the bind. Extended side angle, holding that bind. Breathe. Warrior two. And pivot hands through heart center. Make your way down. Low lunge, high plank, through Vinyasa. One breath here. Come up to a squat at the top of your mat. Your heels might come up. We're coming to a resting squat. So you can get to the point where you can just rest. It's like you're hanging out. You might have in your day-to-day activities, you might be eating food in this position. It's good to come down to your low squat. It's also a good goal to kind of get to the point where you can bring those hips or those feet down to plant on the ground. As you can see, I'm pretty tight here. Next inhale, we're coming up to just a squat, like a chair with wide legs. You're solid in those quads. Tadasana pose. Good. Tall mountain. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, send it back. High plank. And from here, listen to this. Side plank on the right. You might have that right knee down. You might be on the forearm. Wherever you're at. Hold it. And come through. High plank. Make your way over to side plank on the left. Drive those hips a little higher. Good. Whatever modification you did on the other side. Reach through those fingers, gaze up. And side plank on the right. This time, drop that top foot behind you. Reach left arm up and back, hips up. Wild thing. Lower the hips, back to side plank on the right. Side plank on the left. But kick that left foot out, over to the right.
fallen triangle. Right hand comes down, back to high plank. This time, side plank on the left, wild thing on this side. Breathe. Side plank. Through center on the right. And this time, you kick that right foot out and lift the hips up, fallen triangle. Send it back, high plank, down dog. Right leg lifts, low lunge, crescent lunge, airplane. So we're tacking on to that last standing flow we did from here, adding, send that left foot standing staff with leg extended, draw the knee up towards the chest, steady gaze, send it back through warrior three and open up to half moon. Warrior two. Good. 5-pointed star. Down to your goddess squat. And hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale slow. 5-pointed star. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Low lunge. Back to high plank. Straight back to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Send it through. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Good. Stay with the breath. Find warrior three. Again, remember that addition. Standing staff. Draw the knee up to the chest. Send it back to warrior three. Half moon. Warrior two. Five-pointed star. Back down to your goddess squat for 3 breaths. I'll cue the last 2. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale deeply. Exhale nice and slow. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, Prasarita this time. Heels behind toes, hinge at the hips, come all the way down, low lunge, or standing straddle splits. Halfway lift, side lunge. You could be in the upper variation, or you could bring the hip, the glute down to the heel for lower side lunge, or just do as I'm doing. Inhale through center, side lunge on the right. Breathe. Inhale through center. Pivot, low lunge to face the front. And we're going to work back to high plank and through a vinyasa. Come to fold at the top of your mat. All the way up to tall mountain. Tadasana. Reconnect with that intention. Breathe naturally. Namaste. Hope you liked that video. Let me know what you thought. in the comments below, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace and love.